Good evening, traders. Today is the 16th of May, Monday evening, 29 minutes past 8 p.m. Let's quickly take a look at Nifty, Bank Nifty. What can we expect tomorrow? And two stocks which are potential breakout candidates for the upcoming few sessions. So here we are taking a look at the daily chart of Nifty near month futures. We have an inside bar, which is a sign of slowdown, consolidation. The trend is still very much down. The momentum is also favoring the downtrend, but there is very early nascent signs of slowdown of the selling. We should not take it as a strong buying signal. It's just that selling is getting exhausted. You will get a clearer picture of this if you take a look at the 75-minute time frame, which is this one, and we can clearly observe descending triangular kind of a pattern with the RSI slowly, inching on the higher side. This calls for a short-term possibility of a short-term bounce back, and as I was mentioning this over the weekly video, that the bare minimum sign of a bounce back should be the fact that index manages to take out last day's high. That's it. So going by that expectation, today's high for the Nifty future is around 15,979. So 16,000. So 16,000 is your psychological breakout level for the Nifty. Bank Nifty, however, did fairly well. Bank Nifty was up 1.39%, 460 points, vis-a-vis less than a 0.5% move from the Nifty. So there was clear signs of outperformance from the very beginning of the day straight. The Bank Nifty is definitely showing relative strength, and yes, State Bank of India is the one which supported. Let's take a closer look at Bank Nifty. Now the chart of Bank Nifty has almost made an inside bar. It slipped below Friday's low by just few points. But if we take a look at the 75-minute time frame, we will clearly notice that this stock has a very well-defined short-term resistance at 34,000. There is no doubt about it. This particular level of 34,000, if I kind of extend it to the past, I can clearly see multiple instances when this level has been respected both as a support and then later as a resistance. So there is no doubt that 34,000 call writing was very active, at least till today morning. But towards the later half of the day's trade, we did see unwinding of this 34,000 call of this weekly expiry. This 75-minute time frame chart clearly reflects consolidation. The fact that today the index just for a few seconds broke below Friday's low and then immediately bounced back. After that, it consolidated for the rest of the day. Clearly indicates that the index is not willing to fall any further, but before that it wants to give a bounce back. It wants to post some kind of a show of strength. So if we come here and take a look at the OI change of various strikes, clearly that stands out on this particular graph is this. You can see that the 34,000 call option has unwinded significantly, and you've seen a pretty good, or should I mark it with an arrow, this is 33,500 put has seen a significant increase in open interest. So has the 33,000. So put writing very clearly evident after today's close. If you come to the multi-strike OI and take a look at the intraday movement, you can very clearly see this orange pinkish line is the 34,000 call option, heavy unwinding post noon, post 12:30. unwinding throughout. Though the Nifty stayed, the Bank Nifty stayed fairly volatile. It was quite choppy, but call unwinding very clear. Puts have definitely seen a decent amount of build up, though towards the end the little bit of unwinding was noticed in the 33,500 put, and the other one which was active is 33,000. So both behaved more or less very similar. But yes, one thing is very clear, that the writers have kind of tended more towards the put side, which can support the prices, which too is signaling the possibility of a short-term bounce back. Mind you that this is not a sign of bullishness. This is just a sign, the charts are suggesting that the fact that the selling has slowed down, signs of exhaustion. Open interest buildup in the Bank Nifty clearly suggests that the put writing has got heavier. So we should not be looking to short this market towards this weekly expiry. Maybe if it gives us a move at a higher price, maybe. But for the next couple of days, I think one should not be bearish. You can be mildly bullish, or you can expect prices to stay within a range for which you can do any kind of something like a bullish put spread kind of a thing. But don't be bearish in this market, at least for the next 2 days. Let's see how prices play out. The two stocks which I promised looks like a typical breakout candidate. Kotak Bank. You would remember this stock. I had covered this in one of our recent videos. The stock is clearly dealing with some serious resistances. It's taking its own sweet time to reverse the trend. It's been an underperformer for quite some time. So not a trading call. I think I did mention that in that particular video. Also, more from a point of view of investment, positional play. And the other one, which is on the verge of a structural breakout, short-term structural breakout, is Hindustan Unilever. What I like about the last 2 days play is it has held to its short-term uptrend pretty well. It has reversed into an uptrend recently. It's moved into a little bit of a range-bound activity. Momentum is slowly picking up, but I feel that if it shows strength above today's high, which is close to 21's, double two, that's a nice number, 2222 on the near month futures, it has the potential to retest the recent swing highs close to that 2300 mark. So let's see whether these stocks are going to support the Nifty for this week. The Bank Nifty also needs support. It has support from SBI, with a Kotak Bank, ICICI Bank, and ever so important HDFC Bank finally gives us a bounce back or not. I think it will, and I expect that over the next 1 to 2 days, Bank Nifty will find itself at slightly higher levels from where it closes today. Do let me know your thoughts, and as I always say, take care of yourselves, trade well and trade wise.